everybody, this is Amanda from Amanda's Budgets. I just wanted to talk about a topic that really kind of bothers me. I have been on Facebook groups, I've been on YouTube, I've been on Instagram, TikTok. I have seen a lot of different things. But on Facebook specifically, there are so many groups out there for how to get out of debt, how to stop living paycheck to paycheck, budgeting, cash stuffing, all the things, okay? So I've been seeing a lot of folks with their monthly budget. They have printed out either a monthly budget, free monthly budget thing offline where it's a sheet, and they go over all of their expenses and they guesstimate what their average income is. And some people know what their income is, right? They're getting paid the same every single time. I see people with too many payments to things that they don't necessarily need to impress people that they don't really even like, okay? That is something that Dave Ramsey talks about as well. So, the thing I'm here to talk about are two different things. One of which is you only live once, put it on a credit card. And we'll get into the second thing here in a minute. So, I made a video the other day and I had talked about how someday I would like to go to Disneyland. I am 35, almost 36 years old. I have never gone to Disneyland. Okay? Somebody posted, Amanda, why don't you just put it on a zero interest credit card and pay it off before that interest is up? Well, here's the truth, friend. I couldn't afford the trip to begin with, so why would I be putting it on a credit card? Another thing I get asked, well, you want to do a demo on your bathroom because it's old and falling apart because this is a 1966 single wide and that's an original bathroom. Okay, you do the math. How old is this house? Well, you could put it on a credit card. You could go to the bank and get a loan. Okay, well, if I can't pay for it, I don't need to be putting it on a credit card, and I don't need to be putting it on any sort of loan. Also, here's another thing that makes me feel crazy. And maybe I've never been, and I mean this in heavy quotations, lucky enough to have been approved for this much credit. But some folks just think, hey, you can just go get a credit card. It's okay, I'm going to get another credit card. Okay, well, I'm on a low income. You know it. The world knows it. The banks know it. The credit card companies know it. I do get offers for credit cards in the mail all the time. But I'm not going to go put $10,000 for a family of 4 to go to Disneyland because I live across the United States. I'd have to fly, I have to have a hotel, I have to pay for the amenities at this park, I would have to rent a vehicle because my family is not going to be able to take mass transit. I can't afford Uber and Lyft. I drive Uber and Lyft, but I sure in the heck can't pay the prices. Okay? It just doesn't make sense. I seen somebody on Facebook, they broke down their budget and they're like, this is what I spend. Okay? $1,200 for mortgage. Fine with me, okay? That's cheaper than most rent in my area, okay? And I'm sure I don't know where this person exactly lives. And I'm not going to go look at their profile, but $1,200 for their housing. They have basic utilities, water, sewage, garbage, $300 to $400 a month. Okay, I can deal with that. Phones, they said that they recently switched to Mint Mobile for a family of 4. That's unbelievably doable. They have food expenses, which for a family of 4, they said $600, which is give or take, right? That's dependent on what you eat, where you buy your food, and how much you are going to go to the store in a month, okay? Are you going to go once a month like I do and then pick up little things every single week and, try to stretch your budget? Are you going to go and do $200 here, $300 here, and another $100 at the end of the month? It's up to you. Maybe you're going to Costco. However you want to do it, okay? Food, fine. They have a car payment. I have a car payment. I'm not going to say anything terrible about a car payment because I have one. I don't want another one, but they have not just one car payment that's very high, around the same price as mine, and another one, which is half of the price, but still costing them quite a bit of money, okay? So we have a car payment at $6 something, we have another car payment at $3 something, and then we also have a camper on here and a motorcycle, and they're making payments to a student loan that is not a loan which they can get, what do they call that? It's like some sort of forgiveness program. I have friends that utilize it. This person is, I'm assuming, gone to a trade school of some sort. Okay? So I looked into trade schools. I could get financial aid for it, but I'm gonna have to make payments 6 months after I'm done with that trade, regardless, because it is what it is. It's a trade. It's different. This person also has storage units, more than one. They also are paying $1,200 or $1,300 to personal family expenses. They did state that they had kids in charter schools, so that could be part of that $1,200. And maybe some of that is I need to have some money in case, my kid needs, a pair of pants, or maybe they need, braces, and you're making payments on those. This person didn't really want to disclose everything, which is fine. I have personal bills. I don't disclose. I just call them personal bills, and we leave it at that. But they couldn't figure out why they are living paycheck to paycheck. Then I see in comments, well, if you get a low interest or a 0 interest credit card and you put it all on there, then maybe you'll be okay. Bring the balance from your credit cards that you're paying and some of these monthly payments to that 0 interest. That's great. It's great if it's for your income. But this person had too many bills and not enough income. Too many. Quit giving advice to people that are barely making it. Don't push somebody into getting a motorcycle. This person made comments about, I only use my motorcycle in the summertime because my brother-in-law or friend is also a rider himself, and he wanted a buddy. This was just something I got stuck with. Quit trying to impress people. Quit trying to tell people that they need to go put things on credit cards and get loans, okay? That just keeps people in debt. Now it's time to go, what's my income? What can I really afford? Can I sell something? Maybe I put the motorcycle up for sale, even though times are tough right now and a lot of people aren't buying. But maybe you'll get lucky and you can be selling that motorcycle for the value of your loan or a little bit more than, so that way you are not leaving that particular item with being empty-handed. And to me, I would rather just say, hey, I gotta ditch that motorcycle. For me, it's, hey, I gotta ditch that Disneyland plan that I thought I was gonna do 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Maybe I don't have the ability to get credit like that. Has anybody ever thought of that? I'll just get a credit card to pay my woes. Yeah, well, when you go to the bank and you got 10 credit cards, and you got so many that you're counting them on every finger every month. I paid this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Oh, American Express is coming up. Yep, I forgot about the Discover card. All these credit cards are being paid the minimum payment, but you're not actually getting into debt. So why would you go get another card if you can't pay the ones you have? I know 0 interest sounds beautiful, but I know so many people who are like, yeah, I got that 0 interest credit card and I brought all my balances from these credit cards over to this one. And yeah, I really only have the one payment, but this one payment is more than I anticipated. This is more than what I can afford. Then the 0 interest comes up and you're blue, screwed, and tattooed. Gonna have to pay that interest payment. And interest payments are not exactly cheap. I am working on getting myself back on track with an emergency fund. I want to get a month ahead, which seems ridiculous to some, but for me, I have to be a month ahead. And then I want to go attack my credit cards with a vengeance. I want to say, hey, these credit cards suck. I have 4 of them left. I paid off one completely, and I closed that sucker out. I didn't need it. I didn't want it. Truthfully, I didn't even want it. So, even though I'm in debt, and I'm telling you guys these things, I'm not going to go accrue more debt. I want to redo my bathroom, but I'm not going to go put it on a credit card or get a loan for it. This is a 1966 single wide. I don't know if any of you guys know this, and maybe you don't. You can't get loans against something this old. It doesn't have enough value. Okay? It's got tax value. But it doesn't really have any value. They give them away for free. People are like, please, haul it from my yard. Okay? I mean, please stop giving people advice that doesn't make sense when somebody is already over their budget. This person was over their budget by like $1,400. Almost $1,500 a month. No wonder why they feel like they're drowning and things are not going well. And you may not agree with all the things I say, but you know, when you sit down with yourself at the end of the day and you look at all your bills, you have your monthly budget, it's written out, you would look at your paycheck, it came in, it was direct deposited into your account that night. Yeah, I gotta figure out which one of these I'm gonna pay today. I mean, this guy had a motorcycle, motorhome payment, 2 car payments. I can't even afford my 1 car payment. I could not imagine having any more payments. It is what it is. It sucks. Life sucks right now. It's not fair. It's not fair to everybody. If you are living on a low income, or maybe you are in the middle class and you're just really trying to afford your bare basics, and that's okay. Maybe you're on top of the game because you don't have all these things going on and you're out of debt and you don't have a credit card that you have maxed out to the gills. You're not going to Disney. You're not buying motorhomes, motorcycles. You didn't get a new car recently in the last 6 years, and you own your home. Maybe you're in that position, and I applaud you for that. Okay? But you can only do what you can with what you got because that's all you have to work with. But sometimes we just gotta think a little. Bye, guys.